Perhaps at the forefront of our thinking is always a focus on those individuals who are most in need. I think it helps us understand why we're really here and how we're different, how we're unique, and how we're committed to carrying on the charism and the legacy of our sponsors.
There are so many things that inspire me about our board members, our volunteer leaders, and our donors. The best part of the work that I do is being surrounded by these incredibly dedicated people who are all around the table helping us for the right reasons to make our community a better place to live.
Well, in the past fiscal year, I think the most dramatic achievement we have is the fact that we created AMITA Health. We spent nearly 2 years putting together this new organization, and I think it's an exciting new organization which brings more services to the communities we serve, more technology. It brings more consistency. It allows physicians and nurses to share with one another. And in the end, I think what it really brings is an opportunity to expand the great work that we do on both the Adventist and the Alexian sides. And in essence, I think it's allowed us to put together a health system of the future.
As you've seen hospitals and communities pull back on behavioral health services, Alexian Brothers have gone towards the problem. AMITA is going towards the issues. We've expanded our inpatient services. We've expanded our outpatient services. We've added doctors when other people have cut programs. We continue to step forward and keep coming closer to the issue, closer to the problem, closer to the person than pulling back and letting somebody else handle that.
Both the Adventist health system and Alexian Brothers health systems have a charism, a set of legacy values, a reason, a purpose for being. And if you think about what we share in common, compassion, an unyielding desire and commitment to those who are struggling, our willingness to be transparent, to communicate effectively, to partner with others who share our mission, vision, and values, those are the kinds of things that we continue to carry forward. If I'm thinking about the importance of our donors and the importance of philanthropy in our healthcare system, I think that in many ways it becomes a bedrock for some of these programs that would not be self-sustaining.
For 17 years, I have been prostituting in and out of jail due to my crack cocaine addiction. I moved into Bonaventure House this year. I am currently enrolled in college. I'm a full-time cosmetology student. I attend self-help groups. I have almost a year sober. I'm more hopeful. I know how to do things without running to use now, thanks to the people in the house.
Over the past year, community support has allowed us to sustain some of our mission-critical services, including housing for those who are homeless, suffering with mental health issues, as well as chemical dependency, allowing us to provide community mental health services to those in need, to provide an autism resource center which supports families who have recently had a family member diagnosed with autism, as well as to provide care for our children right here in our Women and Children's Hospital. In our clinical settings, philanthropy has allowed us to provide pediatric neuropsych testing for families who couldn't afford it. It has allowed us to equip the homes of families whose babies are being released from our NICU. In our hospice program, philanthropy allows us to provide very healing musical therapy services, very healing art therapy services, and any other supportive services that make an individual's end of life comfortable.
In 2015, generous donations have allowed us to hire an additional nurse navigator. They've allowed us to continue providing free wigs for patients that may have no means and are losing their hair as a result of their life-saving treatment. They've allowed us to provide transportation options for patients that have no other mechanism to come for those treatments. Having these services is so important and makes such a huge impact on the lives of our patients every day. We are very blessed to continue our quest to provide great services to our patients and help them become whole.
to an innovative partnership and the generosity of Verizon Wireless, we partnered with Lynx Technology in the Schaumburg area, as well as all of the local park districts and community organizations to help kids in our pediatric weight management program.
FitBalls is an app-based program that was designed to help with prevention of obesity, as well as several risks that are associated with obesity, including heart disease and diabetes.
All three of my kids are participating on FitPals, and I'm really proud of what they're doing.
My favorite things about the FitPals program are swimming at the pools and doing yoga and Zumba.
We're playing sports, we're walking, we're doing a whole bunch of activities together now as a family.
I feel great because before I would be inside watching TV, I wouldn't feel like going outside or being active. But then now that we joined FitPals, after I watch TV, I feel like going outside.
By start eating healthy, I lowered my cholesterol. I became more active, and I lost weight. I lost almost 30 pounds. It really, changed my life. It did. Not just my kids, myself too.
Through the leadership of our foundation board and our clinical leaders, we have developed a very exciting vision to transform the health of our community in the area of behavioral health care.
Our vision and our voice for behavioral health is to give a voice to those that are seldom heard. These are the people that we can't forget, that need our care and need our compassion and need to be embraced by our mission as much as anybody.
Rachel was a soccer star. She was just a good student and everything, and in a matter of literally, I want to say, 5 months, our lives went upside down.
I was hanging out with the wrong people. I would always fight with my parents all the time. It was never peaceful. I was always out. I was never home.
As parents, we didn't even know how to act, until we came here. I mean, we were doing everything wrong.
I was at my house one day and it just was I hit rock bottom pretty much. I freaked out for no reason. I just lost control of myself, and then I ran away to a friend's house. When I was running away, I could see all the cops always looking for me and everybody just trying to find me. I just remember that that was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
Part of the recovery process is when you come into a facility and you realize that you are not the only person that's ever had this issue. That's when hope starts. That's when change starts. And that's what we offer here.
The outpatient program was really, really helpful. Being with people that had the same problems as me, helped me, because we all help each other. I pretty much found myself here, and I really, I'm so happy about it.
To know of the thousands and thousands of people that we affect, and then every one of those people have family members. And so the ripple effect of changing the course of a father's life, of a mother's life, is going to affect those children forever and those children's children. And that's the passion that I have. I'll never hear from all those families, but I know they're out there. And I know because we never lost sight of what we wanted to do and our dedication to that there are people that are getting better everywhere, and we'll never really know our legacy.
I know, and I've personally been witness to the impact good treatment and access to all types of supportive services can have on the life of one person and the impact that it can make on the community. So I am privileged to walk alongside everyone that has given to this effort, that will give in the future, and those who are leaders in this effort.
I would like to thank every single one of you who continue to support our mission, our vision, and our values. We couldn't do it without you. And all the time and the energy and the financial support you provide to us makes us a better organization, makes us a stronger organization, and ultimately contributes to the great work that our doctors and nurses are able to do.